one?
Yeah.
The ColecoVision?
No, the Atari.
Oh, the Atari one. With all the games, $25.
Where's the game? So here?
Yeah.
Can I have the bag, please?
Yeah, what?
The bag.
How much is the ColecoVision?
I'm not quite sure. I'll have to find out from him when he comes back, sorry.
Okay.
This isn't really my stuff.
Oh, okay. How much? Yeah, just a little bit. How much were you asking?
$4 a game. So if you want both games, it's gonna be like $8.
I'm also selling an air rifle there. It's not in the box, but
okay.
in the house. Hey Josh, put that down. Put that damn down.
You want that, Peter? American president.
How much you asking for the PSP game?
I'll give you this for $2. That's just the cover that goes in
the cover. Yep.
Those are little PSP games. Oh, this is a movie. There's like a little PSP device that goes on the movie.
DS games.
Yeah, and I have we have some Wii games too.
Okay. How much were you asking for the?
$3.
She didn't say. She went to go get more games.
Ako malulala? Ako malulala? Depende cómo nos den, ¿no?
Depende cómo lo ve también.
Va a querer a 10, ¿no?
Ahí te lo
So you take that one? Alright.
Lo va a querer la cara, pues no.
Hey.
Just make sure there's something in there. I think we put them all in there, but
You passing on these then? Hey YouTube, I'm here to show my video game finds for the third week of April 2015. Saturday's garage sale wasn't that great, but Friday was pretty stellar. A little bit surprised because Friday usually there's very few garage sales. There was that ColecoVision pickup on Friday at a estate sale. And then at Goodwill got a really large number of Super Nintendo games on Friday. I'll show you those, a little bit of backstory about that as well. So I'll get right into it on the thrifting. Like I said, at Goodwill there was a Super Nintendo lot, but I'll show you what I got at Savers first. So these were $2 a piece because I used my coupon. Thrillville Off the Rails, Euro Shape for the Xbox 360, Fighters Uncaged, 2 copies of Fable 3, Red Dead Redemption, and then a few Wii titles, Kawasaki Quad Bikes, Zumba Fitness, Animal Crossing City Folk, LA Norai, and then a few more Xbox games, Kinect Sports, Dance Central, and then finally one PS2 game, Need for Speed Underground for the PS2. So those are all the games I picked up at Savers over the week, course of the week. I think most of it was actually on Thursday and Friday. All the Xbox 360 games were on Thursday. And then at Savers as well, I picked up one console there. I usually don't pick up the Xbox, but it was just the Halo Edition, so definitely was going to pick up the Halo Edition. I paid like $17 after I used my coupon. It did come with the Halo controller, but the right thumbstick's a little bit damaged. So I think that is everything at Savers. So next is the Goodwill lot I picked up on Friday after work. I rarely see Super Nintendo games there, and I bought these games, and while I was checking out, the lady checking me out says next time they won't be out there, just because she says these games usually go back, I guess, to headquarters, and they sell these through eBay. I guess because this was kind of like a new Goodwill that opened recently, they didn't know about it. So I guess that's probably why I don't see these that often ever at Goodwill near my house. So I paid, they're all $4.99 each. I just picked them all up. All the games up, even though some of the titles weren't that great. Some really uncommon games. The Lion King, the really, I don't know why you would put the sticker on the top of the cover art. Tiny Toon Bust Loose, the Aladdin, The Jungle Book, Tom and Jerry, The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse, and these are the most common games you probably see in the Super Nintendo lot. Super Mario World, Super Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Country 3, and finally The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. So definitely a good pickup, but a few uncommon games that you probably be less likely to see. Earthworm Jim 2, the Blockbuster sticker. This one you might be able to. Mortal Kombat 2. It's a pretty uncommon game here. Super Ninja Boy. NBA Jam, and then probably more of the rare common games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter, Battletoads Double Dragon, and finally, definitely the best one I have a lot, Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. This one definitely replacing with mine. Mine, the whole cover is like halfway torn apart, so this is definitely a good replacement. So, obviously, still a lot of Super Nintendo games. Total was $85 for everything at Goodwill. Probably will never see another Super Nintendo game at Goodwill again, given what that lady said. So, that was Friday night, and then Friday morning I did go garage selling. The guy did post, he had a ColecoVision, and he took some pictures of it, so I picked it up, paid $200. So, the box is in really rough shape. I guess the left side, when they opened it up, it really tore it apart. And then also the Super Action controllers. Seems like it looks like a phone, like an old phone interface, and then you have these stencils you put on top of it, that which kind of changes depending on the game you have and what each number is going to be. So it's missing a styrofoam for that, insert for that box, but it has more stencils than the normal amount. It has the game that comes with Super Action Baseball. Usually it only has one stencil, but this one has a ton of stencils included. I'll go through the games. I'm not very familiar with most of these games, given how uncommon the ColecoVision is. 2010, Rock and Roll, Mousetrap, Donkey Kong Jr., Frenzy, Pepper 2, Super Cobra, Spy Hunter, Venture. These are not very expensive games. Some of them are, just because when I check the listings, there's very few. So I mean, the pricing here is just random, I would say. Cosmic Adventure. What is this one? Looping. Frontline. And then River Raid. These are all the loose disc ones. And then they had a few in the box. The box torn to hell, I would say, for all of these. Sub Rock. Ladybug. Zaxxon. Mr. Do. And then finally BC's Quest for Tires. So, boxes are in really rough shape. Still, $200. Not the greatest deal, but still uncommon console. And then they threw in the Super Nintendo game that I picked up there, Star Trek Starfleet Academy. I think they originally marked 7, but I was able to get to toss this in for free. So that was Friday morning, and then there was another garage sale, or 2 garage sales I went to. After that, this was 2 for $5, PS2 games, Midnight Club, Street Racing, and Need for Speed Underground 2. Inside Need for Speed Underground 2, I also had this game, Need for Speed Most Wanted, so it gives us 3 games for $5. And then you saw the video of the Atari lot. I only picked up 3 games. 1 GameCube game, Wolverine Revenge, cover art is beat to hell, I would say. And then 1 PSP game, Rainbow Island. This lot was $20. Pitfall, the uncommon Pitfall 2, actually a pretty expensive game. And Mario Brothers for the Atari 2600. So that was Friday. So pretty stellar. The Super Nintendo lot was also Friday. Saturday, not as good as last week, but still. Friday, I was pretty happy with what I got already. So I'll get right into it. A few random pickups, no spy footage here. This was $2. Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2 for the Wii. I think this was $1 for these 2 games. Dance Central, and a complete copy of Home Alone for the Genesis. And then also early on, they didn't really have anything out video game wise, and then I just asked, and they had a PS2. He only sold it to me, only $10, so not a bad deal. If it doesn't work, you just trade it in. And then finally, I believe there's spy footage for this one. Not happy how it all turned out with those two guys just showing up. The posting on Craigslist said they had electronic games, and I pretty much asked them, do you have any video games? And then she's like, oh yeah, I have some games, let me go get them. So when she came out with the games, these just two guys just showed up from behind me and just started grabbing them, which kind of sucked. But what can you do? So I paid $18 for all the games. Actually $13 because I bought something else. For the games, Little's Pet Shop for the DS. 4 games in one. Cookie Mama 2. Seemed like the DS was for a girl. Sonic Olympic games, because all the other games that the other guys got were pretty much girl titles. And then for the Wii, I picked up 3 of the games that I was able to grab. Julia Michaels Fitness 2009, and a sealed copy of My Fitness Coach. And then inside WarioWare was Mario Party 8. The other guy he most likely got WarioWare, and I got Mario Party 8. I think that is everything I got this week. Quite a bit of stuff. And then one other item actually from the bookstore, Sega CD game, Wild Woody, for $10. Probably just hold on to it. I like to keep one game for every console, just in case if a console comes in or I find one I could test out that console, otherwise I'm pretty much screwed. Oh yeah, one other pickup on Saturday. It was a pretty slow Saturday, I would say. There was only 2 postings for video games, the DS and Wii, and then the Genesis game was pretty much another posting. PS2 controller for $5. It is wireless. They've never made a wireless Sony brand controller, wireless controller, so I picked it up. Pretty cool, I would say, though. Take it out, because it's got some liquid on the bottom. I guess it glows. I haven't tested it out yet. Tested it out when I test out the PS2. So those are all my pickups this week. Pretty stellar week, I would say. And I will see you guys next week. See ya.